welcome to another Friday's favorite. In this video I will share with you some artisans that make this kind of handmade products. Hope that you like all of the artisans that I will share with you in today's video. All of them are accounts from Mexico that sell this Mexican textiles, so you can purchase from them if you like them. But don't forget to subscribe and leave me in the comment of which of these accounts was your favorite. I have to be honest, the last one was my favorite, and you will get to know why. Here we are in my Instagram in the saved section, and then you can see that I saved a lot of beautiful fiber artist accounts, and let's start. Pink is my favorite color, so my eyes will always go where this vibrant kind of fuchsia is. So this one, I want to highlight this account. It's 𝒁𝓉𝒶𝓎 Textiles or 𝒁𝓉𝒶𝓎 Textiles, and they have beautiful. They have like beautiful garments. This one is a jumpsuit, and I specifically like, you know, that all the attention goes in the front side, and then I also like these flattering sleeves. I think they add a lot into the jumpsuit structure. I don't know, what do you think? I also think that they used beautiful contrast colors. For example, this green goes in the chromatic wheel, like accordingly with this vibrant fuchsia, so I think it's a very wise decision in the colors. And this one is from 𝒁𝓉𝒶𝓎 Textiles, and also highlighting that they do national and international shipping, so now you know. The next account that I want to include into this Friday favorite section is Hilos Mexicanos. This account in their information says that they do international shipping, if I'm correct. And something that I really like about them is that they sell unique pieces. For example, if you want this one, you really have to make probably a deposit for they to save this item especially for you. Like I also saw this other piece, and they say it's sold out, and it's because they sell what the producer makes, right? So they are into the slow fashion, slow making kind of craft, and it's really what I really want to highlight with all this fiber artist. So this one again, it's from Hilos Mexicanos. This is a hummingbird crop, and I love everything about this crop and the textiles. Like something that I really like about the Mexican textiles, and this is something I can talk about because myself, I am Mexican. I couldn't tell about other cultures, but something specifically that I like about the Mexican textiles, it's that they show up the texture, right? So here we have this embroidery. We have this embroidered hummingbird, and you can really see the texture of the thread, right? And then I think that nowadays just focus on designing and embroidering pieces that are attractive for younger generations, right? For example, a crop top like this one, I think it's a really good option to engage with younger people nowadays, you know. And then again, this is Hilos Mexicanos, and I think they are in San Cristóbal de las Casas in Chiapas, for your references. Okay, and now we have Hilos de Amor MX. This is an embroidery business that sells locally and internationally. So you already know that you can purchase from them, and then you can get delivered right to you. And then the first piece that I saw from them that caught my attention is this piece. This is a crop top that are embroidered by hand, and they say that this is a must or a classic piece that you should have in your wardrobe. And I think that yes, this is a must, but at the same time I can see that some people might be hesitant about including a lot of color in their wardrobe or in their daily outfits. So I'll suggest that if you are one of those people who usually wear like dark colors or more muted colors, I will definitely encourage you to give both handmade pieces, embroidered pieces, or colorful pieces, to give them a try, because it will really fill your soul with colorful vibes, if that's redundant. And then we also have this top in probably it's kind of the same cut. This one is also a top, and then here the description says that this is a very casual and colorful look. And I can tell it is casual, but as Mexican, as Latin Americans, we are very used to include some of these garments in our daily outfits. But I can tell that some people may not dare to wear these colorful and vibrant colors in their daily outfits. So if you're one of those, please, I encourage you to get one of these pieces. It could be maybe this one in white color, or maybe this one in both are kind of the same cut, crop tops. And yeah, it can be shipped to you. They ship internationally. So now you know. And now we have here this account that it's called Nanalupe Rebosos. Rebozo, it's a word in Spanish that means shawl. And something that I really like about this account is that they share also information about the different techniques that the artisans um, use for every rebozo. So, for example, this one also includes the information about which kind of material did they use, and if they use any natural dyings, and which natural dyings did they use for this specific piece, and also of course the measurements, and most importantly the name of the person who made this rebozo. And I think this is a very valuable information to have, because that's a way to acknowledge the culture, the tradition, and the effort of every artisan to make this a piece. So again, this post also has all this information, and this account says here in the description that they do the research and also the diffusion for the different techniques that the artisans use for make rebozos all around Mexico. So I think that this is something that we don't always see in the different accounts that sell handmade products. And in this case, they also research about the different techniques, the materials, and also the kind of loom that the artisan followed um, for every piece. So this is very, very valuable information, and the reason why I specifically liked this account. And also here in the description says that they do national shipping in Mexico, but I'm sure that if you are interested into getting some pieces from them, you can surely send them a message, and probably they can figure out a way to deliver a rebozo right to you. Now we have this account that is called Tenango Mi Amor, and I chose this account to be featured because so far most of the accounts that I have included in this Friday favorites has been more for women type of bodies, but I think that handmade products, of course, are not only for women, or like if for feminine pieces, but also handmade products and embroidery and all these fiber techniques are also suitable, of course, for anybody. And I wanted to show an example of how it will look like an embroidery in a man garment, right, or in a masculine garment. So this is a perfect example, so that's why I chose this account. And actually, this is the picture that caught my attention when I was researching, and I really like this one, a piece here, this shirt, because mainly because it's in pink color. You know that I like everything that is pink, both, but most importantly because I think that even though the embroidery it's very visible, it's still looking like a subtle detail to me, even though it is very colorful, and the embroidery it's in a visible area, which is in the shoulders and also in the outside part of the arm. I think it's not like very invasive or very like colorful embroidery as the other designs that we have been through this video, but more on muted colors and to make it like kind of more formal, right? Because the shirt it's already like kind of formal kind of shirt because it has this color. So I think this is very beautiful if you are looking for a more casual and less playful vibe, and especially if you are a man or you enjoy wearing this kind of suit shirts. I think this is the perfect looking. And tenango actually is this traditional embroidery. That's how it is called in this region, in Mexico, in Hidalgo. So this account is from Tenango, and they say they do shipping all around the country. I'm not sure if they do international shipping, but again, if you like something from them, I'm sure that if you message to them, you will find out a way to get delivered some of these pieces. This is it. This is Tenango Mi Amor, so I will follow them. And last but not least, we have this account 𝒮𝓉𝒶𝓎, and this is one of my favorites account of this video. And in this video, the creators of this project, Pau and Chris, they introduce themselves, and they also talk about the soul of the project. So they say that they started this project during the hard times of COVID in order to support to the artisans, you know, to keep selling their crafts. But nowadays they work with over 70 artisans from Oaxaca. Say that they would like to conserve the textile traditions, but they also want to include like a contemporary style into the different garments. And I think that they have totally a shift. For example, in this one piece, you can see colorful, vibrant, and neon colors that these are very into fashion right now. But then you can also see that the textile it's very traditional. And something that I really like about this account is that they share a little bit more about a little bit information about the different garments that they are selling, right? For example, this one, it says that these pieces are from the Familia Garcia Tapia, which basically is like one fashion design house, right? So this, because you are really knowing where these garments are coming from, and especially who is making these garments that you are going to buy. So I think this is a very so I think knowing this information really adds up to the tradition of the textile garment, the piece that you are going to buy. So now you know this account is called 𝒮𝓉𝒶𝓎, and they doesn't say much about international shipping, but I'm sure that if you send a message to them, you will find out. I hope that you liked today's video. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite account or your favorite artist. And so I decided to make this video about Mexican textiles tradition, because myself I'm Mexican, and September it's the month that we celebrate Mexican Independence Day. So that's a way for me to honor my heritage. And if you're an artist yourself and you would like to be featured in one of these videos, please follow me on Instagram and share your work with me so you can be featured in the next Friday favorite. Sure that I will like your job, either if it is colorful or pink. Now you know. And if you're looking for a hobby, why don't you try crochet? So I will link here a playlist that I have with easy beginners tutorials, so you can start crocheting right away. Thank you so much again, and I will see you next.